Welcome to this week's Quick Charge. King Solomon once said, "Do not remove the ancient landmark which your fathers have set." God has always given his people specific landmarks, literally that which marks the land, fixed objects that allow us to establish where we are and what is really important, to mark the things that matter. All of life can be categorized into things that matter and things that don't. Everything is either one or the other. Jesus said in Matthew 16, "There are things that be of God and things that be of men." And it's easy to recognize the things that matter because they're always like God. They're eternal, not temporal. They're going to be intangible rather than tangible. And they're always going to stay the same, unchanging, no matter what. They'll transcend the times and supersede the cultural shifts and remain in the face of changing tastes and trends and fads and fashion. The God landmarks are that which keep us centered and make sure that we don't turn to what is trivial, empty, and worthless. We live in an age where things that used to matter, that should matter, don't matter as much anymore. The spirit of this age is to remove things that matter and replace them with things that don't. And our churches are not immune. Our landmarks are being challenged and changed and in some cases totally removed. Songs have become more about us and less of him. Our sermons are more socially acceptable and entertaining, less word-centered and prophetic. Our practices have become much more cultural and less biblical, where today regular churchgoers are those that only attend 3 out of every 8 Sundays. So if we were honestly to separate out and identify just what really matters, what would we have? Well, what are the things that really matter? The primary landmark, surely, that which is first among equals, is the presence of God. In the Bible, God's presence, no matter its form, is viewed specially. It's treated differently. It's handled carefully, and it's honored separately. As the ark, it was carried. It was borne on the shoulders of specially chosen men. As the cloud, it visibly hovered above them as they camped under and faithfully followed it. As a voice, it enveloped their place of worship and was their greatest consideration. It was central to their daily lives, the journey, their camp, and their purpose. Why? Because God's rightful place is always in the center. It's in the midst. God said in Zechariah 2:10, "I come to dwell in the midst of you." His place is never at the side, the back, or on the periphery. His throne is central to all that exists. And by design, he wants everyone to encounter and experience his amazing presence, because his presence is the basis of life. It is the answer, the remedy, the solution, the resolution, and even our deepest satisfaction, and then so much more. His heart is to meet us there, in that place. Moses said in Exodus 33:16, "For your presence among us sets your people and me apart from all other people on the earth." This is the difference, because it's of God and not of man. Anything we do, hold to, love or embrace that doesn't accommodate and make way for and yield to his presence will become vanity, no matter how impressive, engaging, or trendy it might be. When is the last time you encountered his presence? He's waiting for you in that place. Join me next week for more of what really matters. God bless.